Welcome back, refurbers and scruffy-looking nerve herders. Today we install a Game Boy Color IPS screen from Hand Held Legends. And if you stick around to the end, you'll see how it's installed, and you'll also hear my opinions on whether it's worth your money or not. That's right, R2, we got a package. What's it say here? Game Boy Color Backlight.
Did you hear that?
Alright, don't get excited. Let's see who this is from. Ta-da! Look at that, it's Hand Held Legend. Yeah, I know, R2. They're pretty dope. This is what we got. Let's open it up and take a look. Got the screen, you got some backing, the cable, and the board. Looks like it's all here. They even sent a glass screen. Looks very close to the original. So I started out with this burnt screen of a Game Boy Color. I tried to fix it with the wrong kind of polarizer. To those of you out there who have a Game Boy, don't use Game Boy polarizer with a Game Boy Color. They don't mix. It gives you kind of this weird negative image, and it's pretty crappy. So we're going to take this screen out and save it for another day, because now we got ourselves a backlight, and not just any backlight. This IPS backlight screen from Hand Held Legends.
Did you hear that?
So this is the kit. Just snap it together, and it should look something like this. Got a little clasp here, and clasp here, and here's the touch sensor, goes in here. There is the clasp to the main board. What do you think about that, C3PO?
What are you talking about?
Alright, don't get pushy. So let's put the back case on so we can test it with batteries, and just fold it up. Oh, I think I put the screen in wrong for some reason. So let's just check it out. Should fold up like this, and look at that. It looks gorgeous. Look at that screen. Alright, so in this one I'm not going to use their glass screen, but I thank you for that. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this screen inside this Game Boy, so I'm just going to use some black masking tape to cover up the sides, which should do just fine. So quickly slap on the tape, and that looks pretty good. Alright, and they even give you the 3D printed bits to keep your screen completely snug in there. It's really snug, they fit perfectly. It's really nice to have these. I didn't have any problems with them. The tape makes it a little bit snugger than it should be, but everything worked out okay. Look at that, no white spots on the sides. Alright, and then just to make sure you don't get any electric short circuits here, put some tape on the back too. Fold up the cable, make sure you train the cable so it gets a nice curve to it or crease in it so that it will stay in place. But I'm just going to go ahead and add some tape just for extra security. And now that we got the screen in, we're going to put together the other half of the board. So in the cable that goes into the back of the main board, and you don't have to put I would recommend not put the touch sensor in just yet, because we're going to work on that in more detail later. Alright, and then we go ahead and stick it into the screen like so. Snap the clasp down and fold it over. Okay, and there's this little spot here. I'm just going to cover it up so it doesn't short circuit anything. And a little bit more tape to add more security right there so the board sticks to the other board. Alright. Now, once you get your double-sided tape out, because the touch sensor does not work well unless it is connected really tightly to the plastic. So I'm using the IR port plastic, and I'm just going to stick it in there using the double-sided tape. Then we're going to insert it back into the board, and then insert the IR carefully into its slot on the case. And hook up the cable to the screen, to the main board, slap it shut, and test it. Look at that, it came on, and the touch sensor is working.
Did you hear that?
Okay, snap her back up, the 3 Phillips screws on the main board, and the 6 tri-wing screws into the back of the case. Slap in your batteries and your Kirby Dreamland, and we're ready to test this bad boy out. I love that sound. We can do the 4 levels of brightness and off.
Did you hear that?
It works splendidly. This just looks so nice. It looks really, really clean. Good points are it's easy to install, there's no shell cutting necessary, You can play it in the dark. There's 4 levels of brightness, and you can turn it off if it's necessary to rest the batteries. Improvement points: the IPS screen is slightly smaller than its original screen. My opinion is the Hand Held Legend Game Boy Color IPS backlight screen is well worth it. The pluses far outweigh the negatives. You get good quality equipment and awesome support. So what do you guys think? Would you be interested in a mod like this? I don't know who isn't. What do you think, R2? Yeah, I think you said it all right there, buddy. This is an amazing mod, and I have to give lots of thanks to Dustin at Hand Held Legend and to Shawn at SJM4306. I'll leave links to their YouTube channels down in the description. Both are very knowledgeable about modding and helped out a lot with today's mod. And also thanks to the Retro Future Facebook group who helped me out with troubleshooting issues I was having. As always, thank you for subscribing, liking, and your kind comments. And for spending your time watching my videos. It really means a lot to me. See you all in the next one. Scruff Dog signing off.
Who is scruffy looking?